Hi friends, how are you today? Have you ever thought of the honest answer of why do you write? In today's video, I'm going to share with you a very simple but deeply grounding daily journaling exercise. But story time first. About a month ago, after my daily writing session, I wasn't really feeling it. I had been feeling behind for days. I felt I wasn't spending enough time to write even though I was writing daily, as well as I felt strong resentment towards my day job because I want to spend those working hours on my writing, and all that created the stress that made my writing session very unpleasant. My daily writing becomes something I do that feels like it's means to an end. I even felt resentful towards the story problem that I tried to solve because I want to solve it faster so I can finish writing my screenplay faster. I have to be very honest here. All that mental stress is coming from scrolling on social media because it was a award season and it still is. So I've been seeing a lot of people posting about their film festival announcement, new project coming out, their publicity stuff, red carpet picture, things like that. That does make me feel I should rush myself to finish what I'm working on. So after that daily writing session, I posted it on Instagram story as my usual daily writing checking in, but I added how I felt that day. I'm thinking of picking up the pace a little bit, but just the thought of it has already stressed me out. And one of my friends who is also a writer and a poet responded this to me. If it stresses you out, maybe find a reason to pick up the pace that feels exciting and life-giving for you instead. That's such a good point. Most of the time when I want to pick up a pace is because I see other people produce more stuff and I'm feeling behind. My motivation is stress-based to begin with. I should think about the feelings, the fun of writing, the need of sharing the story instead. Thank you. Of course, I've had to ask myself the same question as of late. Why do you love to write? I feel I need to journal about this question daily to remind myself. Sometimes the mind gets lost in the egoistic, chaotic world, especially it's film award season. It's so easy to forget why I do what I do to begin with. Thank you for this reminder. I'm going to journal about it before writing tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me to mirror the question back to myself. Always cheering for you, my friend. Oftentimes, I find it's very therapeutic to have this kind of conversation with my fellow artists because, as what my friend said, it's like a mirror, a reflection, a reminder that help us to ground it in this chaotic world. It's good for processing the mess in our head and then find our way back on the road. Each day before I start writing my screenplay, I ask myself this question: why do I write? And then journal a very simple answer to it. I've been intentionally practicing answering this question for about a month, and each day I try to not repeat my previous answer, and also I try to let the answer come within and be specific. Sometimes it's so specific it can be even my current story related. Here are a few of my answers. Writing is the only thing that I can do right now to feel that I'm on the right path. It's the thing to help me feel grounded. Writing makes me know that I have something to offer. I write to feel alive, to feel my life means something. I write because I want to feel. I want to capture my memories. I miss my memories, even when they were pain. I write to quiet my mind, to make me feel more focused on what matters. I write because get into the world of Nina is my getaway. I write because I want to share what I felt with other people. I want to write because figuring out this story is helping me solve my own issue. I want to write because this process is a reminder for me that life is beautiful. Notice that these answers are not ego-oriented. They are coming from more of a place of present, gratitude, or personal growth. And then they are all have a sense of grounding for me. Because I've been doing this journaling exercise every day, and it has gradually pulled me out of the comparison trap of not feeling good enough, not working fast enough, not producing enough. And then of course I also reduced the time I spend on social media. This has allowed me to be more present, to focus on myself and my craft, focusing on where am I at with my project, as well as what kind of puzzle I need to solve for the story that I'm writing. And then this simple mindset shift has freed so much of my mental space that allowed me to imagine, write, and explore freely without worrying meeting the mental deadlines or catching up my imaginary competitors. I actually ended up taking my time, going back to do more reading researches for my leading characters, and then that helped me to develop a new sequence of scenes with vivid details for the character. Even though I advocate the importance of being present for creativity, a lot of the time I still amazed how easy and often my mind can slip into the trap of the present moment is not good enough. Just as my favorite guy Eckhart Tolle said,
the way most people live is that everything you do is a means to an end. And the end is where you want to get to, the next moment.
Right. So you're never thinking about the moment.
No, because you want to get to the next one. You're washing your hand in order to already do that. Or you're while you're making a cup of coffee, you really want to be drinking it. And then everything you do is a means to an end. The end is always the next moment in the future, which never arrives. Because all you ever have in life is the present moment.
Present moment. So you're constantly frustrated,
yes,
creating anxiety for yourself and stress because you can't just be present now.
The world has never been more chaotic. Try this practice daily. No matter you're a writer, painter, musician, student, or any kind of job you do, before you do the work, ask yourself, why am I doing this right now? Find the answer that's not future-driven or achievement-driven. Give yourself an answer that brings you back to the moment, this moment, now. An answer that can bring you back to your creativity flow. If you want, you can also share your answer in the comment down below so we can inspire each other. Journal about this every day and even find different answers. Depends on the day. I bet you'll find yourself smiling during your creative session. Last note, this is why I love the Pixar film Soul. If you missed it, definitely check it out. I think this is one of the most important topic in today's world, yet it's so difficult to convey to message and communicate with audience. And then Pixar's Soul did it perfectly. Creativity and life, it's all about being present. Okay, back to the question. Why do you write? And a happy journaling. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of video, you might also like this one right here. And be patient, be present, stay creative. I'll see you next week. Bye. Pew.